My name is Dean Rosenblum, and I am a constructive malcontent. By that I mean I don't see the world in terms of what it is. I see it more in terms of what it could be, maybe should be, different, better. My leap of faith started with a question kind of like that back in 2012 as I was crawling around on the bedroom looking for the cord to my phone, which was plugged into a power strip next to my bed, a tangled mess, and a crawl that I made every night. And I said to my wife, this is crazy. How is it that there's not a power strip that just comes up when you need it, you can plug your stuff in, and when you're done, you can just lower it down out of sight so it's not a permanent part of the clutter? Simple question, constructive malcontent, and 2.5 years later, and several smallish checks to Buckley, Mashoff, and Tallwalker, patent attorneys at law of New Canaan, Connecticut, that simple idea turned into not one, but 2 U.S. utility patents. Life gives us a series of ideas, events, opportunities, and eventually immediate circumstances that lead us to a point of decision. For me, it wasn't one leap of faith. It was actually 4. The first, committing the capital, the cash, a very large chunk of our savings to be sure, to turn an idea into a thing. Second was selecting and ultimately trusting the team that would actually turn this idea into a thing. Because in this endeavor, there is no I. There is only the we. The third leap was in March of 2015 when I made the decision to leave the relative safety and security of my life in corporate America to pursue taking this idea that was increasingly becoming a thing and daring the world that we're going to turn this into a business. And the fourth leap of faith, just 30 days ago, actually introducing this thing to the world in hopes that it would be understood, favorably judged, accepted as a new paradigm for how people plug stuff in. We've all heard the cliche, the emotional roller coaster. For me, it's not an emotional roller coaster. That cliche is woefully inadequate. For me, it's been more like a wingsuit flight off the summit of Everest through the Himalayas itself. Exhilarating, terrifying, at times seemingly life-threatening, and then again, exhilarating. Life gives us a series of circumstances until we find ourselves standing at the edge. I know I did. I looked behind me, and I saw a world that was familiar to me, that I'd been in for 15 years. Secure, sure. In front of me, a chasm of uncertainty, yet filled with possibility. And I looked behind me, and I said, I can't go back. Not right now. And I took a huge breath, and I leapt into the chasm of unknown possibility. Not knowing what would become of me, of this idea, dare I call it a company. And as I stand before you today, I don't know if we're going to achieve our funding goal. I suspect we'll have to take another leap and broaden the team again, this time to include capital partners and business partners and commercial partners. I still believe in the idea. thing is crazy cool. But I took a leap. And I still don't know what's going to become of me. But one thing I know for sure, I am soaring like I have never soared.